big spill there for Toprak Razgatlıoğlu, and immediate concern as the bike bent and board as well coming down.
Yeah, down in towards turn 15 there, and for Toprak, obviously winded from that, red flags come out straight away, and a big incident down into turn 15 there. We've already seen earlier today big moments for Jonathan Ray and Alex Lowe's on the breaking point down in towards that corner. Toprak got caught out as well. We were riding on board with it when it happened, and for Razgatlıoğlu and for BMW, obviously now it's about trying to just get the rider back to the pits and just see what condition he's in.
First flying lap for Toprak Razgatlıoğlu. He was half a second up coming into that final sector, so it was going to be a stonkingly fast lap into the 1 minute 35s, you'd imagine, as he's come to grief.
Yeah, and for Toprak, you can see they're just being dealt with by the medical staff there down at turn 15 as well, and he made contact with the end of the retaining barrier there as well, so that's what's given him that impact. But for Razgatlıoğlu and for BMW, obviously a very scary moment, and we'll just wait and see what the conditions are for Toprak. In an incident like this, it's standard procedure to take the rider straight to the medical centre for his checkup as well, and that'll certainly be the case for Razgatlıoğlu.
As I touched on previously, the bike itself, totaled rather, it's being dragged out of the gravel trap now. You touched on it previously, Steve, when we talked about the Circuit de Nevers a little bit more generally earlier on. That turn 15 is an incident hotspot, isn't it? Great to see Toprak Razgatlıoğlu walking away after what was a heavy spill there.
Yeah, and good to see Toprak up on his feet, and for him and for BMW, it's also one of those that's a very quick reminder for just how quickly things can go wrong, even whenever you're in the form that Razgatlıoğlu's in, and you've had that winning run.
Yeah, Toprak Razgatlıoğlu then coming to grief in free practice 2, bringing us to a temporary red flag, 32 minutes still on the clock, and look, still the marshals trying to bring the bike out of the gravel trap.
Yeah, that was obviously, you were giving the attention to Toprak straight away because you've got the red flags out. It gives you that bit of time to then deal with the bike thereafter. But we'll obviously wait and see when the red flag will be taken away and we'll be able to get the session restarted. But a scary moment for Toprak and for BMW, but good to see that he was on his feet straight away, and hopefully Toprak is okay after that one.
Yeah, as you say, we were riding on board with Toprak Razgatlıoğlu at the time of that spill, and a very unusual one actually, because it was coming off turn 14, wasn't it, almost, that he's lost the bike, and lucky not to have an even heavier impact, but even so, still a big hit.
Yeah, you come across that change of direction, and you're leaned off to the left-hand side of the track as you get off the gas and onto the brake, and then you have to pull the bike over to the right to try and come around. And you can see for Toprak here, he's lost the front through the first part of it, and then you can see the impact there for Toprak, and that's what's caused any issues for Razgatlıoğlu. But for him, he's lost that so early. It's almost as if he's ran over onto that white paint on the inside or something like that. But for Toprak, we'll have to just wait and see for that one.
Goodness me, it doesn't look any better at a second viewing, does it? That was a big hit for Toprak, and I suspect that the medics will be checking him over with great deal of precaution here.
Yeah, and that's also one of the big reasons why the riders have to have their chest protector and their back protector, and for Toprak as well, the helmets and the leathers, they're all part of your safety equipment, and all of them have to do their job.
Yeah, and particularly hits on the head, obviously, are going to be looked at in great detail here. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu taking a big hit there, and the faces that we saw immediately in the pit box after that spill do underline the severity of it. We'll emphasise at this point that Toprak did walk away from that spill, so that's the first thing, and good news as well for Toprak to be seen walking away from the crash. Obviously the bike taking a great deal of damage, but the man himself was able to walk away unaided from that spill.